What's up? What's up? It's your girl Lizzie Chanel.
It's your boy Vic, aka Mr. Grind Season.
Yeah. And you tuned in to Grind Season Radio here at Success Studios. Check it out at Success Radio. Success with a V, not a U. .com. I'm
You
so
got
excited.
you got to spell it correct.
SVCCESS radio.com. Make sure you guys check us out. We will be live every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. I'm excited to be here.
I'm so hyped, man. I'm mad. You know what I'm really tight about? That I had to take a month off.
Okay.
This was supposed to be going down in September.
Right.
You know what I mean? I broke my leg, but I'm still here. I'm back with my crutches, but I'm here.
Well, see, it happened for a reason.
You know, minor setback for that major comeback.
Yeah, that's right. And now you got me.
Hello.
You got Lizzie
It's about
Chanel.
time.
It's about time, right? I'm excited. So on the Grind Season Radio Show, we will be talking about a lot of topics. We're going to be covering music, fashion, gossip, more gossip.
Of course, we got a female on the show. You know, we gotta talk. We gotta be gossip.
It's going to be a lot of gossip. We definitely going to be covering news, what's going on in the world today, and you know, it's going to be fun and exciting. We're going to have like a lot of trivia questions. We're going to do a lot of different things, and of course we're going to have the Lizzie Chanel experience. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Like I said, we're on successradio.com. That's SVCCESS radio.com every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And you already know we got Vig in the building. I'm excited.
I'm hyped, man. I'm just not showing it right now because I can't jump up and down because my leg.
Right.
So I can't really show how excited I am, but I'm very excited. You know what I mean? Success, like, I've been family for years already, so it was a no-brainer. You know what I mean? It's about timing.
Timing's everything.
You know what I mean? And you know,
always everything. I'm so pleased to be here, and I'm just happy that we are able to, like, talk shit.
Like, and be
ourselves. Like, I'm just so amazed. Like, we got the beautiful Babs coming in the building today.
Brooklyn Babs Bunny.
Hold
up, you guys hear right? Hold up, we got platinum recording artist, former Bad Boy artist.
There you go.
First female ever signed to Bad Boy as a solo artist. Ever in Bad Boy history.
In the building tonight to chop it up with us. She got her new video that just dropped last night at 9 p.m. Hashtag FYM is dope. I'm proud of her. I'm seeing she doing her thing.
I got one problem though. I want to know why she wasn't on the Bad Boy reunion tour.
I want to know why
the band wasn't on there.
None of them was on.
Danity Kane wasn't on there. And
I guess he feel like the
Day 26.
I guess what it is he feel like the ones that really didn't make them really like. Cause you know Total and Faith Evans were like Bad Boy and they made like hits and made platinum records.
The band went platinum. I mean, Babs got a plaque in her house.
They did go platinum.
They sold 1 million copies. That means 1 million people know who she is. More than that now.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's a great question, Diddy. That's a great question. Why didn't you have Day 26 or
the band? They were on MTV for 3 years. So they've been signed to Bad Boy for 3 years. So I think Craig Mack wasn't even signed to Bad Boy that long.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta look that up, but I don't think Craig Mack was even signed to Bad Boy, but he wasn't on the tour.
He wasn't on the tour either.
They were signed longer than Loon.
Okay.
Loon signed for like 6 months.
It was like
he went through his I Need a Girl phase,
and that was it.
And it was over for that.
Like over for that. Who else? I know G-Dep.
Shine. Nah, G-Dep is locked. Shout out to G-Dep.
I know. Definitely shout out to G-Dep. He got his own radio show as well. He's doing a radio show he does from jail. G-Dep.
You lying.
I swear, I kid you not. I have his wife on my Instagram, and she says, like, they post up, I believe it's on Tuesdays. It's funny. They have their own radio show, and he calls up, and he definitely does interviews and everything on his own show.
Wow.
Shout out to him.
Who does he interview? Inmates?
I don't know. I guess he interviews people that comes on the show.
They go to jail?
Like, not in jail, but like they come on the show and he calls in and he talks to them and stuff.
Gee,
I gotta look more into it, but he definitely has a show,
Block
right?
Talk
Radio, you could host a show right on the phone.
Oh no, I did Block Talk before. I did Block Talk before.
That's what I said. I know I ain't bugging. I know he has a radio show, and it's dope.
You heard of this, Mike?
No, I've heard of
This
Block
G
Talk.
Depp show though.
No, but I believe it because
Yo, you want to hear something crazy?
What?
G Depp was down with Grind Season at one point. I swear to my everything.
Listen, I knew G Dep since back in the day when you used to get light and everything.
I got him when he first came out of jail.
Oh.
I caught him like when he wasn't getting high or nothing. When I used to smoke weed, he used to go to the other room. Like he didn't even want to be around me. When we used to do shows, he would have to go in another car because we used to smoke in the car. I'm dead serious.
He's really dope. G Dep was definitely like.
I made a few little pennies off of him too,
Yeah, he's
because
good.
we used to
Awesome.
book shows, and for me, and we used to be like, we got G Depp too, he gonna perform. So they'll throw a little change in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Because he made himself known. You know.
Yeah, he went platinum too.
He made himself known with fish and spaghetti. Like.
You know what's crazy?
People understand these lyrics and they, remember it.
The first couple shows me and G Depp did, like he would look at the crowd and be like, "Yo, you think they know? They think they know my songs, my words?" I used to be like, "What?"
I don't
Like,
even understand.
I'm like, "Watch this." I used to be his hype man. I'll do my show. They'll chill it out for a little while, like a little half hour pass, and then we'll jump on G Depp set, and I'll be his hype man. And the crowd used to know. I used to see grown motherfuckers still shaking. I was like, "Yo," when he used to perform them songs, like we used to do Special Delivery, Let's Get It, and he used to do what's the other shit he was on? He used to do his verse for the remix that he was on. Whoa.
Okay.
That's it.
And it's crazy because till this day they still play those songs and they still play those hits. But definitely let's get into this topic of the day, one of our topics. So tonight is the BET Hip Hop Awards hosted by DJ Khaled.
I fuck with Khaled, man. Shout
Let me
out to
tell
Big
you
Bro.
something about
Fuck
Khaled.
with Khaled. That's my guy.
That guy is smart. He said he could play it. See, this is why I like you could play, I could watch it, and
That's our
shit.
competition tonight. That's what I was judging my presence off of tonight. I was like, you know what? We on, they on. That's gonna challenge us and show us like where the core audience is at.
Right. And I'm excited. We got T.I.'s performing. You got Young Thug performing. You got Travis Scott performing.
I'm a big Travis Scott fan.
who I'm excited to see?
Who?
Gucci Mane.
I fuck with Gucci.
So I got mine. If we could watch it here, it's awesome. If not, I still got mine on record in the house.
I'm gonna watch it again tonight because I'm on I be on medication because of my bike accident. So that medication keeps me up all night.
See,
so I'm watching. I'll catch it tonight.
Catch it tonight, yeah. I'm telling you because I know it's gonna be live. Listen, I'm excited because it's two topics. With the BET Awards, I want to talk about. One is the lyricist of the year. They got Kendrick Lamar, they have Kanye West, J. Cole, Drake, and Chance the Rapper.
I'm not too really up on Chance the Rapper, but I do want to say this though. Shout out Jazz the Rapper because she's on the cipher.
Yeah, Jazz the Rapper is definitely on the
She
cipher.
came from Queen of the Ring.
Right.
I don't care what she says. I don't care what anybody says.
Right.
Nobody knew
Right.
Jazz the Rapper until Queen of the Ring.
See?
Period.
Shout out to Jazz the Rapper.
Now,
man.
shouts to Jazz though. Mac. We got Jazz though. We met up. We got her on P. She was on fucking Uwe Radio
Right.
with P. That's when we was up at another station. I'm not gonna mention we was over there, and P had on Uwe Radio, and he was like, "Yo, y'all come, y'all got to see this girl." We saw her, hit her up, had her book for the next Queen of the Ring, like lit.
See, and it's crazy because I know the cipher's gonna be wild. I can't hear it right now, but when I get home and hear it. But who you think gonna take home the lyricist of the year?
Who the nominees?
So you got Kendrick Lamar,
Okay.
Kanye West, you got J. Cole, Drake, and Chance the Rapper.
It's gonna be out of Chance the Rapper and Kendrick Lamar, being that they write their own shit. So you can't call somebody a lyricist if he don't write it.
Right.
They could get artist of the year, but you can't get you cannot disrespect the culture and get lyricist of the year if you don't write your own rhymes.
Who I think, and I feel so bad because he never really wins anything, is J. Cole. J. Cole really don't be winning.
He don't want to win.
Awards.
He's winning financially.
I guess he got to the point where he don't even want to perform anymore. He's taking a step back from performing.
He made more money than Drake for the past 2 years.
For the past 2 years, right?
Yeah, like no features. He don't got
So here-
he don't got 100 videos out. Like he got like a cult following. His followers,
following is
they
big.
not one day his fan, next day Fetty Wap, next day Little Uzi,
Right,
like
right.
all these, like they don't do none of that. They listen to him. His fans is the fans that they the Wu-Tang fans that's accepting the young generation now. Those are those fans that he got, like hip hop fans that want to hear somebody actually rap instead of a whole record of ad-libs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, so I'll go for J. Cole. You say you out of Kendrick or Chance, you think?
oh, J. Cole's in it too.
Yeah, I said J.
But
Cole.
you know, I don't think he's gonna win because he hasn't been really TV and internet savvy.
Right.
So they want the guy that they'll
So
be
they want,
excited
like-
to come to BET. He probably won't be excited to do BET Awards when he'll be excited to do the Grammys.
Grammy. Yeah. So I go for J. Cole.
I'm going for
You
Kendrick.
going for Kendrick? I love Kendrick too. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. So we gonna find out tonight who wins the lyricist of the year, album of the year. Listen, we got Drake Views, Fetty Wap,
Trash.
Kanye West, The Life of Pablo, Dr. Dre, Compton, and we have DJ Khaled, I Changed Life.
I'll take
I
DJ
changed it.
Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
I'm only gonna pick him because he hosting and he gotta win.
So you think? So
Shout to Khaled.
So you said
Salam
the same-
alaikum, brother.
So you said the same thing I
Yeah.
said. You
Ka-
picked him because you know that he's hosting. He's going.
And Khaled is more active,
Act-
really. Like
yeah.
he's super active. Like he's doing a lot of behind the scenes work. Look at these
Let me tell you.
stupid looking idiots. Like
I can't take these.
you know what? I
these
shouldn't
young
even say
rappers.
that. I shouldn't even say that.
Oh, done. Let me tell you something about DJ Khaled, though, how smart he is. After the BET Awards, if people don't know, he's premiering his new video with Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Future, August Alsina, and Rick Ross. At the end of the BET Hip Hop Awards. He's
That's
premiering
dope.
his new video, and it's called Do You Mind? So I'm like, he's moving. He's working.
Khaled is working, man. Like
He's
I
working.
respect his shit. Like he came from doing what we doing
Mm-hmm.
to being a artist. Is this saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 'cause
artist.
he
I
dropped-
mean, the albums is DJ Khaled, so he is an artist technically.
Technically.
He has a record deal.
Right?
I don't know if his record deal is like another rapper's record deal that actually does the rap and the shit. But he got a label
He
deal,
got a label deal.
and he just puts out his own
He's
stuff,
just
bro.
so dope.
Now
Very
he
smart.
just signed with rewind real quick. Khaled sold a lot of records on Koch and E1. He did a lot of numbers on that. It's independent.
That's independent, yeah.
So he did like 3 albums on them, and then he did like another 2 albums on Cash Money, which was another label deal he had.
Right.
Then he
And
got
then he
up
got,
got up out of that. Then now he's on Epic.
Epic, yeah. He has a new one now. And
Shout to Khaled.
man, Khaled is dope, man. Shout out to Khaled, man. Also, Big Tigger is back. Instead of the basement, he got the booth, the BT, hashtag BT Insta booth. Man, he had Dave East in the building, Remy Ma, Chris Rivers. If y'all don't know who Chris Rivers is, that's Big Pun's son in the building. Don Q in the building, and Papoose on the Insta booth. So they went in.
That was from the awards.
On awards, yeah. It's dope. It's dope. They bringing Big Tigger back. Something like the booth. Something like, you know, the booth when he was doing his little thing in the basement. I'm excited. You know,
Is
bring
he
the old
rapping?
BT
Hold up,
bring
is
the-
he rapping?
No, he's not rapping.
All right, good.
DJ Khaled actually got in the booth too, though, and started spitting. I kid you
Nah,
not. I
man.
kid you
I mean,
not.
he got all them writers around him and all that.
I kid you
so
not, he
I
got in
wouldn't
the
be
booth and
surprised if he got a little
started
clip in there. You know what I mean? Ready to go.
So over the weekend, listen, BT, we gonna definitely watch you. But over the weekend, you know, Shorty Low had passed away last week.
R.I.P. to L.O.
Rest in peace to Shorty Low. And it's crazy because all on the internet they're going in about, you know, his picture getting leaked
But at the funeral,
at the funeral.
that was a little tasteless. I
Yeah.
don't think they should allow people in there with cell phones.
Now that's
like,
what it was. That's why I said it's like you have people in there that's using, you know, that's gonna use the cell phones. If you have an open casket, a picture's gonna get leaked regardless.
yeah.
You know, because you're having an open casket. But what caught me was they took his body to ATL strip club.
Was that real?
Yes.
Maybe he knew he was gonna die, and he said
You know,
like,
and his father died actually a week before he passed. He just buried his
Wow.
dad, and then he died a week after that. in a traffic collision.
Man, stop drinking and driving. That's just me
That's
assuming.
what it was.
That's just me assuming. They didn't say that's what what the case
you're
was.
not assuming that's what it was because footage from that night showed him in the club and he was
Yeah,
drinking.
I saw it on Instagram.
You
I
know?
follow him.
And it's like the body to the strip club. I don't know about that.
They love.
I know he love it.
He
I know
done
that
it all. He done. He done. He done it all.
I know that he loved it. Rest in peace to Shorty Low, man. I know that his spirit is definitely at rest because they did that for him, and I know that he loved the strip club. So rest in peace to Shorty Low. Dave East getting signed
That's big.
to Def Jam. Shout out to Dave East, man. He definitely rocks out my Munchie gear. If you guys don't know, I have a clothing line called Shop Munchies. You can check that out at Shop Munchies. That's ShopMunchees.com. You'll see my clothing lines on Murder Mook. Dave East, Angela Yee,
Me.
Vague, of course, T-Rex. You name them, they wear it. Damian Dash, shout out to my clothing line. But Dave East getting signed by Def Jam is a great look. And last night, you know who else got signed?
Who?
Casanova. Casanova got signed to Rock Nation last night.
I thought he was signed with them already.
No, he signed.
You know what's crazy? I swear to God, that's the track I was just pulling up right now. I swear to God. I swear I was pulling up Casanova shit. Look, right here.
You see? Casanova
It's
got
lit up,
signed.
Casanova.
He got signed last night to Rock Nation
Through Warehouse.
through Warehouse.
Through Warehouse. So it's not a direct sign.
Is that?
No, it's a
It's like through
What happened
somebody
was, you knew the story about that?
No, please tell me.
You know Manolo Rose is from Marcy.
Right.
He was buzzing, he buzzed a little bit. He did like a little year, right? Buzzing, maybe like a year.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
a little more than
year
that,
and a
maybe.
half. Yeah.
He did that.
About 2 years.
Bleak got wind of him. Bleak hit up Jay
Okay.
and was like, "Yo, I'm about to manage these two artists." He said Manolo Rose and Casanova. He said, "I got these two kids." Jay-Z said, "I heard of both of them."
Right.
So Bleak said, like, "Yo, like, I'm about to manage them, and I'm gonna need some help." He's like, "How about I give you a label deal and you sign them to your label?" He said, "I bring them to the Rock." He said, No. I'll give you a label deal on Rock Nation to your company, Warehouse Music Group."
Okay.
He's like, "And you sign them?"
Okay. So technically, he not signed to Rock Nation.
No, he signed to
He
Rock
signed
Nation
to
because
Rock
on his
Nation,
contract.
but under me, under Myth Bleak.
No, he's equally signed because when you sign to a label, you also committing to the parent label as well.
Okay.
So like, let's say I got Grind Season Records, and they signing me, and I got my imprint is on Universal. You a Grind Season Universal artist.
Right.
So he's on Rock Nation, but he's not J. Cole. That's directly on Rock Nation.
Right. Now Myth Bleak was actually there when he signed his contract. He was right there. So okay. So I get it. So shout out to Casanova.
They didn't show the contract up close, but it probably said Warehouse.
Yeah.
It was probably in the Rock Nation office.
You know what it was too, and I did see Myth Bleak sign a little signature on there too.
Yeah,
Get that money, Myth, man. Heard he was going bankrupt anyway.
that's a rumor.
Clear all,
That's a rumor.
You see how the media do?
Yeah,
The
I
media
can't
get-
wait till them start spreading rumors on me.
Spread them all.
I am thirsty for the first rumor.
spread
I'm gonna
them all.
screenshot it, and I might say it's true. I might be like, "Yo, you know what? That's true."
Spread it all. We want
Like, I
all
can't
the,
wait
look,
to
bring
get a
all
rumor
the drama,
going.
because that's gonna bring all the dough. You heard? So it's told that Dave East, his album, so-called album, that's #1 right now. It's not his album.
It's number 5.
It's #5 now. It was it was
5
it's
worldwide.
5 worldwide.
That's dope.
That is dope.
Without
Especially
Def
coming
Jam.
especially coming from Harlem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he got Bronx
He got-
producers, man. Shout to Buddha and Grands, man. You
Shout out to Buddha though. Definitely shout out to Buddha.
Yo, you know how long I knew Buddha for? Yo, you know what's crazy? It's this thing with Buddha, yo. Every artist that attaches themselves with Buddha pops. Fucking, he had J.R. Ryder, Fred the Godson. He was working with Dave East. Now, yo, every time now he's running the I was in Shady 45, Hattie Racks.
Right.
Now,
Right.
yo, I'm
Shout
like,
out to
yo,
Hattie
every
Racks.
nigga can Buddha be fucking with these niggas like hard.
He do,
These
he do.
dudes pop.
He do.
That's how I met Fred the God through Buddha. That's how I met him years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Buddha because he used to chill with a nigga from my block, a dude from my block. We was cool. He introduced me to Buddha. And then, Just relationships.
Buddha is cool. I remember me and
Yeah.
Buddha being with Pills with Sanchez.
I don't know who that is. You told me about him.
Right. Pills
What's her
is the
name's
one-
manager?
Right, the
Mhm.
one who basically helps Murder Mook, T-Rex, and all them.
Okay.
I was with him, and he introduced me to Buddha when we was in the studio with Mook. And Buddha's amazing.
He's humble too. He's
Very
like one of the most
humble,
humble
very,
dudes in the
like-
world.
Amazing, amazing. Shout out to Buddha. Best in Brooklyn. This is a rumor going on right now.
It's not a rumor.
And who's the best?
In Brooklyn, Jay-Z.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Jay-Z is the
Nah,
best
that's
in
the
Brooklyn.
best still living in Brooklyn.
The best still living in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
So this
man,
we're gonna name that the topic.
the best. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I can't discredit them dudes. They all got good deals. They all got good situations, and I'm like
Definitely
organically happy for them.
me too. Who is the best in Brooklyn
What's
right
the
now?
nominees?
Nominees is you have Bobby Schmurder.
He don't count. He's in jail. He put out one song. You can't really put him in the
Can't.
best category off of one song.
This was the category.
Nobody with one song. Everybody with one song has to get off the list. Or who has the best one hit from Brooklyn?
That's what it should have been. Who has the best number one hit from Brooklyn? I say in the past, what,
3 years.
3 years.
All
You
right.
have Bobby Schmurder,
Okay.
2 Milli, Designer, and Young M.A.
Young M.A. should just starting to heat up, so she can't even be in that category. We would have to ask this question. If we want to include Young M.A., we would have to ask this question next year. But Designer too.
You got 2 hot songs out now.
What's
Two.
on? What's his second hot song?
Timmy Turner.
Turner.
Is that like it's bubbling?
Yeah. It's past bubbling. That's why I went for Designer, because he got 2 number one hits.
2 Milli, like he
Shout out to
he had,
Zayna
he had
Ray,
one
man.
song.
2 Milli had the Milli Rock.
Yeah, nah, he
And
doesn't count.
he had, I know he did features, but that was about it.
2 Milli. Interesting.
Very interesting. Bobby Schmurder, you know, he's locked up.
I mean, every club I go to, they playing that song, Bobby, bitch.
Bitch.
They playing
They
that shit.
playing that.
Still, they still playing.
Computers.
Yeah, they playing computers.
Hot nigga, still get played worldwide.
So I'm gonna give that to Bobby Schmurder. I think I'm gonna give it to Bobby Schmurder over Designer. Designer had Kanye took his song, bro. So that can't even technically that ain't his song.
No, I don't think Kanye. took
It's on
it.
Life of Pablo.
They both dropped it on the album, right? He took his shit.
That's you know who does shit like that? Artists that do business with each other and do a hot song and be like, yo, you gonna put it on your album and I'm gonna put it on my album.
Who?
Or that was some back in the day shit.
That's
Artists
like-
used to do
Yeah,
that.
that's the name.
Oh.
Artists do that.
They used to do that back in the day, like put the song on my album and then on your album.
I don't know, but you picked Bobby Schmurder. I went for Designer, because Designer's dope. Can't wait to see him perform at the Hip Hop BT Awards. Fake. I want to hear some tunes.
Oh,
I'm ready to turn up. Make sure y'all check us out at successradio.com. That's success with a V, not a U. We're going to get into some tunes with Mr. Grind Season Vague.
every
Queen
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Queen of the Ring is coming up. You heard? Yeah. And we're
Yes.
back on Grind Season Radio at Success Studios. Check us out on successradio.com. That's a success with a V, not a U. We're going to say it again. It's success with a V, not a
You.
U. And make sure you check us out every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Because you know we got fans worldwide and all that now, so you gotta specify that it's a different fan base.
It's a different fan base now. Oh, make sure you check us out. We here every Tuesday. I'm excited. Also, it's your girl Lizzie Chanel. Make sure you check me out. I got an exclusive interview with Good Fridays, which is at Manhattan Network. The show will be dropping on Friday. They actually interviewed me and it was so dope.
What were they asking? What were they asking you?
Huh?
What were they
like
asking?
About, like, you know, when I started and about my career and everything and how I become the person I am today. And I kept it real, you know. I came from the streets and I took my street mentality and switched it into a business mentality, and this is why I'm here today.
Smart.
Like, that's exactly what I did. And, you know, as a woman empowerment, they was, you know, just trying to figure out as a black woman, how did I get so far? and get to the level where they're at.
Without fucking.
Without fucking. I said respect.
Uh,
And that's one thing you can never take is somebody respect. And I worked hard to get my respect from a lot of individuals, and that's why people respect me to this day. And this is before even the whole entertainment. It's just me building my respect in the street
as a person.
as a person. That's why I get the respect I get today.
I mean, you know, I had some struggles too. I'm Spanish.
Ah,
The
Spanish
music
Mr.
industry
Dre.
is black. So
Yeah.
for me to sneak in, a lot of people didn't like that. They still don't like that. That I'm in control of certain decisions.
Right.
They don't
Hey.
like that. Like, oh, fucking Puerto Rican nigga. Like, they'd rather talk to Debo and Babs. They'd rather have a black person
black
tell them a rule versus me telling them a rule because I'm Spanish. I know that's what it is, but I don't give a fuck, man. As long as, you know, the bag is still there and the respect is
And
still
this
there.
respect is there. That's all that really matters, to be honest. Make sure y'all check us out every Tuesday once again. We're here. I'm excited to be here with you, Vig.
I'm so happy that you finally.
I know.
I
right?
was hoping I ain't have to do this show by myself today, though.
No, of course not.
I was hoping, you know, but
No,
fuck it.
I'm here, man. I'm excited. We got some gossip.
Shout to
talk
Jay, man,
about.
too.
Shout out to Straight from the Gutter. Shout out to Jay. He couldn't be here, but he will be here next week. Shout out to everybody that's supporting us.
Shout
and
out to our
watching.
interns,
Shout out to
Jaden and
our
Liza.
interns.
They
Shout-
over there
Definitely
learning.
my little Capricorn over there. We gotta celebrate. Our birthdays right behind each other's.
New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Yes, we're gonna definitely celebrate. I'm excited. We got some gossip to talk about. Man, oh man.
I want to hear that juice.
So did you hear what happened in Paris? Niggas in Paris. Did you hear what happened in Paris?
Wiggers in Paris.
Wiggers in Paris. So it's been told that Kim Kardashian has been held by 3 armed police officers of her will.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe
Where was
it?
her security at?
So I think, and it's crazy, and that I say this, but my whole thing with the security, and they showed the security guard, I kind of think he set it up.
He look grimy.
He looked grimy. He looked like he'd set that up because it just looked like he wanted to set that up. Like it just was like the security guard was right outside the door.
I mean, you don't know that. I mean with these stupid conspiracies, but you don't notice that the news broke soon as the Rob and China show went on.
And his concert though, right?
Yeah,
And the concert.
yeah. Like so now you got Kanye all over the headlines for walking out of concert.
For
Now
walking
people
out
are
of
gonna be
concert.
talking about getting their money back and lawsuits. Then you got her over there. She had no pictures of the items they got
Get
robbed.
robbed. First of all,
Nothing. She was
could-
chilling like nothing.
Listen, she could get robbed for $6 million and still be good. I'll get robbed for $10 and it's over. Like she can go ahead and get robbed and she still be great.
She's rich. She's rich, and
Okay.
and they didn't, like I said, they didn't show the items they got robbed.
Nothing.
They said she was wearing $10 million worth of jewelry, which I don't believe.
Me neither.
I don't believe anybody's walking outside with 10 million. Not even your richest rapper in the world is gonna go outside with $10 million worth of jewelry.
And she was inside. They came in her hotel room. That's
And all they did, and all those scary French motherfuckers did was just rob her. They didn't rape her.
this is what I'm saying.
Why y'all didn't? Nah,
Because
just play.
it's been
I
told
don't
that,
wanna.
like it's been, in different foreign countries, like they
sick like that.
They're sick. Like they got movies that basically touch bases on other foreign countries, like what was it?
With the father and the daughter.
Not even that one. That one. That's one. That's one. You talk. What's the name of that movie? It's right on the tip of my tongue. That's definitely one of the movies. It's another one where they used to kidnap people, kidnap them, and torture them in the country.
Hostel?
Hostel. That's one. And they raped the girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
I watched those movies. That's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying. Y'all didn't
okay,
do nothing
so what
to
did
her.
happen to you?
Nobody hit her
Nothing.
with a gun.
She
Nothing.
ain't get hit. No nothing. Not even a ransom.
And
For
then
three
they knew.
armed police officers.
How did they get out the building without? They
It's
didn't.
None. It's just Kim Kardashian gets robbed at gunpoint.
I don't believe it.
Right.
She looked too cool. Like the next day, she was out and about. Like you
And
know what I'm
everything was.
saying?
It was like everything was fine, right?
Yeah. Like she never got robbed. So I'm kind of like.
That's what I'm saying. If she did get robbed or held at gunpoint, blame it on her security guard. That's what I think. Because if he was in front of that door, how the hell he get in?
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying.
That's the
So,
big question. How did they get in?
I was still watching Rob in China. I didn't care about the E News with Kim Kardashian
CNN.
getting robbed. I didn't get. Why is that news though?
Huh? It's news because it's her. It's her. It's Kim
People-
Kardashian.
People,
I get robbed. I ain't know nobody news. We
You know
ain't
what I don't like?
news.
you know what I don't like, Lizzie, is like, why do we watch people live their life? Like, what? There's something wrong there. We're watching these people on TV live their life, sit and have conversations in their living room, and we're stuck to the TV watching
them.
to see the what are we looking? What are we getting out of that? Are we trying to just see the words that are coming out their mouth? Like, what are we doing? Because we're just watching them.
I don't know, but is it sad that I kind of never watched the episode of Kardashians?
Never?
before never. I'm
Ever.
just not that type of female.
I did.
I didn't.
I still do.
I don't.
I'm dumb.
I don't. I'm like the type of Snap First 48 type of chick.
I mean, you know, it's 3 channels up.
Like,
So in the commercial, I just boop, 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 boop,
right,
and I'm on
like
the
that type
Kardashians.
of- I'm like that type of person. Like maybe a little Love and Hip Hop. We gonna get into that in a minute because Love and Hip Hop been crazy. But maybe a little bit of Love and Hip
LA?
Hop. You know.
I think they so corny. in
I think
LA.
it's
You know, they a
because
bunch
it's
of
Hollywood.
rich.
Because it's Hollywood and they're rich. So it just feels so fucking fake. Excuse my language, but it just feels fake.
It is fake.
But it's
none
funny
of that,
as shit.
None of them are friends.
None.
It's like I don't know how they do this, but you couldn't make me hang out with somebody like Safari with that Jamaican accent. He's corny. I can't chill with no dude like that. Nah, I can't.
You know what's great though about Safari is crazy. His music is awesome. Like I can sit and listen to Safari's mixtape or out, and he's dope. Like he'll get you into Jamaican feel. Like you start dancing, you be like, "That's Safari." Like really, like you'll really get into his music. He's really great when it comes to music. Now I see why Nicki Minaj. You know, don't know why you left that, but
He does look cleaner than Meek Mill though.
trying to tell you,
He looks cleaner than Meek Mill.
music cleaner too. It's just like it was like you fucked up.
Now she's stuck with Meek.
That
He's beefing with Beanie and all these
No,
dudes.
and you know what's crazy, and I don't respect her too. And I said this today. I ran past this today. She's throwing shade at Young M.A.
Why?
Nicki Minaj. She feel like that as her being a woman that she shouldn't be saying things that she's saying, and she's like throwing shade towards her. Like, oh, who is she? And I'm like, wow. Hello.
Remy will slap the shit out of her. That's why
one
she
thing.
won't
That's
do
why
it.
she won't do it.
Cause she knows she's gonna have to run into Remy somewhere.
Especially now.
I mean, you know how easy it is for you to run into an artist, but it's also easy for the artist to be like, don't let them in. Like Nicki could go to a studio in Manhattan and shut the whole building down and be like, how much is it? We're gonna book every fucking room in here. We don't want another person in this studio for the day.
She can.
Remy can't do that.
Not yet.
Not at all.
But she will.
Her time, she could have did that maybe years ago and still not did that financially. But maybe they would have listened to her a little more years ago. Now Remy's like getting her second win, like her second chance. So it's not really like your first chance of success. You know what I'm saying? And she's already Remy, so anything she's doing now isn't really successful.
Right,
Because
she's
she already
who
had
she is.
she already had hit records. So you know what it is with Remy, like, oh, that's Remy.
Right.
She put out a song. It's not gonna go. I mean, I think she's doing.
No shit.
I think Remy's actually doing better now because it's all social media.
Than she did before.
Yeah. It's easier now with the social media and all that type of stuff.
You know what I think too? That's gonna be even more better, and I know it's gonna happen. Cause Love and Hip Hop is like just Love and Hip Hop. They're gonna give her own show, and I think she deserves it. Her and Papoose, you know, they got a great family. Their
They don't want to promote that type of stuff.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not. Mona Scott does not want to promote positive black love. That's all a fucking.
I mean, well then she gonna
She's
have to
like-
go to OWN. We gonna have to go to Oprah. But I think that Remy, you know, Remy and Papoose definitely deserve their own show.
They
Love and
deserve
Hip Hop do not. I don't think that they should be on Love and Hip Hop, to be honest. And then at one time I'm like, no, it maybe is great because they're the only people that's hip hop. Everybody that's on there is not really about nothing, not doing anything.
But Lizzie,
It
look,
kills me.
look how Remy has to act to be on episodes. Remy just talking and being herself. Mona Scott don't give a fuck about that black love, none of that. She's like, oh, you're not cheating, you're not degrading her. Minimal camera time. Remy don't get that much camera time on Love and Hip Hop.
She don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's not really fit for them. And if her and Pat was to do a show, I could see it being like on We
That's
or
what I'm saying,
Oxygen
like,
or something like that. A family show.
A family show. That's what I said. So she gonna have to, and it's you know what's so crazy? It's gonna be even better for her. It's definitely gonna be better because I could see her having long seasons.
Remy.
Yeah,
Um,
I can see.
I can see Young M.A. getting a reality show before her.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Now you got all these dykes clogging up all the studio time now. Yo, that's it. One made it. That's it. Oh, let's stop.
Listen.
Every AG is rapping now.
Everybody.
What?
Shout out to Snoopy though. That's
Shout
my
out to
girl.
Misfit, man.
Yeah, shout out to Snoopy. That's my girl though. But Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, it's getting crazy. Like Safari caught Nicki with a girl. Then he wanted to
He went
be
about it
with
wrong.
both of them. He
went-
definitely did. You know what it is? Letting people feed into his head.
Ray J.
Letting people don't talk about my fellow Capricorn. letting people feed into his head. And you go ask that girl. You should have waited.
What I would have did was, from like, I know how to handle a situation like that.
Me
What
too,
I
but
would have
you
did
know.
was I would have went to Nicki. That would have been my joint. I would have been like, oh my bad, you know what I mean? Walked out. He threw a fit. He already showed too much emotion.
He's a Cancer.
So he already
gonna show
lost.
that.
He already lost. He was
gonna
already
show
looking
that
like a
feeling
sucker.
like-
Then he's like, I want what you got. Nah, you chill. You back.
Right.
When you get her by herself, you get in her ear so she could get in Rose's ear. Like, yo, listen, man. Like, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with that. I'm all cool with that. I ain't even tripping.
Right.
But you know, let's do it the right way. All of us. You know what I mean? Talk to her. See what she say.
He should. Yeah, he definitely should have played them cards.
He went about it.
Right, but
all
Nicki should have played her cards right too, because now she don't got neither of them.
I mean, she still got Safari. Like, she
Safari,
throw that thing at him, he gonna
But
take it.
listen, but Safari right now is getting busted with another chick.
I thought that was a tranny, but then I realized they
Then,
did voiceovers.
wait, no, but then truth be told, today she was supposed to have been a tranny. Yeah.
I mean, social
So,
media, you can't really.
You can't really, you don't believe it till you see it. You got to see it.
When I was on South Beach in Miami, you know how many people was taking pictures of me? I didn't even know niggas even knew who I was out there. They was like, yo, that's Vague from Queen. Mad people was taking pictures of me. So if a random chick take a picture with me, I was doing something with her. Come on, man. They got to do better than that. I don't believe everything I hear or see on social media because I know how social media is. Like, I could take
It's
a picture with
crazy.
somebody and they'll turn that picture to a relationship,
They'll tell me I'm sleep with the person. I'm like, dang, I
to
met him
kids
for
that
2
I don't
seconds.
have. They'll make that whole picture.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I don't believe none of that shit.
Yo,
Like,
and it's getting. I know it's getting wild. I know, Ray J, of course, about to get married soon. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, he does not cheat on her.
Princess look good
Princess
too.
is
He don't need to
beautiful.
cheat on
He
her.
don't. She's so pretty.
She old though.
She is.
Yeah, she gotta be like 40.
Nah, you guessed it. Swear, I thought
She gotta
was
be like 40. Nah, she's 39.
30 something. She don't.
Nah, she an old head princess. You can see it in her face that she's an older woman and she ain't really no young.
Oh no. But you know who getting on my last nerves? His god sister.
Oh my god.
I can't take her. It's like, what do you do? Like, back in the day when I was young, I used to see you around a lot, on TV a little bit, a little
saw her on
acting
TV?
here. Yeah, I seen her on TV, a little acting here, a little acting there. But what do you do now?
I never seen a day in my life.
I did. Like, I remember her face from when she was younger with that big forehead, braces.
Braces?
Yes, I remember this girl. I know she's, rest in peace to Whitney Houston. She's Whitney Houston goddaughter. Brandy, what do you do? I want to know, what does she do?
I never heard of her. I'm
Because
sorry.
it's like you're everywhere and you're starting so much drama. It's like you in your husband's business. He's trying to conduct work, and then you're fucking up his shit.
That's all for the camera. All those artists out there in Hollywood, and you want to work with Masika. That's the show. They set it up. That's why I don't really like watching that shit too much. Look at Young M.A. right there. Shout out to Young M.A. on the BET Awards.
Yeah, Brooklyn all day, man. She killing it. It's all for show. Cause when
She dressed too
We was
fly.
at-
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like her outfits be fly. Like she's stay fly. Shout out to you. Nah. You can leave it. I'm just like, you know what I mean. A little. I like her fits, man. She got her fits done right.
she's definitely dope. We back to what I was saying with Love and Hip Hop. You're right, because we was at Gwyneth Fest. Shout out to DJ Shelf, and they was taping for Love and Hip Hop, and all of a sudden a fight broke out with Maya Lynn and somebody.
Mariah Lynn.
Yeah, Mariah Lynn. It was like a fight that broke out of nowhere. And you see, I was trying to catch, so mad because I'm trying to catch it, back footage, and you just see her screaming and yelling at somebody, and they stormed out the door, and I'm like, was that just for camera?
Facts. That's why nobody knew about it. They like, listen, this is what we gonna do.
Was that for
Gonna go in that corner over there, and we're gonna Mariah Lynn gonna go to the bar. We're gonna send whoever she got problems with over there, and that's how we gonna do this thing here.
I kid you not, if I'd have got that footage, TMZ would have been calling me. If I'd have got that footage.
Nah, TMZ don't care about no
they'd have
Mariah
been-
Lynn.
No, if I'd have got that footage, somebody would have been hitting me up. Like, we need that. I got the exclusive. This season didn't
She's
even
not
drop
a,
yet.
she-
Season didn't even come out to next year.
Yeah, World Star.
World
Maybe
Star,
maybe
somebody.
Q would have hit you for that.
Somebody would
But
ask.
Mariah Lynn is not a A-list, D-list celebrity. Does that make sense?
Makes,
That's like the top D-list.
makes perfect sense.
A A-list, D-list celebrity. Like that's like the top D-list. Like Lil Fizz. I'm sick of
I used to
him.
be
I'm
in-
sick of his baby
Let me tell you
mother.
something. Who?
I could
She's
tell-
like, she's right now, like, she's like really like, she's going hard. She want that check.
You know who I'm tired of though? I'm not gonna lie. Soulja Boy's girlfriend. What are you doing on every show? Why? The question is, why are you on every show? Show your titties and
Shout
your
out to-
ass or
shout out
something,
to
man.
my-
'Cause that's all she's really good for.
I don't really know her. I never met her, but shout out to my goddad, which is her dad, Teddy Riley. I don't know. He really don't like Soulja Boy. Like it's like,
Obviously.
it's like, and I don't even think he likes her being on the show because it's like kind of degrading herself because of what he do to her. But you know,
Absolutely.
you gotta get paid somewhere. She ain't doing nothing else.
Oh man, that's
You
crazy.
ain't doing nothing else. So hey, cut the check. And hey,
Oh no. I'm gonna
Hey.
be. We'll see.
I ain't gonna. Hey,
I'm gonna be seeing how that LA life is next week. No, not next week.
cause you know you're gonna run into a few of them.
The weekend I go out there.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about that before we go back into some gossip. Let's definitely talk about Queen of the Ring. October
15th
15th
and the 16th.
to the 16th, you will be in LA. I'm mad at you.
Yeah, I'm hosting 2 events out there. We got the Rookies versus the Vet. This is our first like LA event. That's not our first LA event because we did small events there for the new girls. But this is our first time doing a ring event out there and bringing the girls from New York, flying them out there to do this big event, like how we used to do in BB King's.
Right?
We're
right.
just doing it out there in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the same people that fly to New York is flying out there to see this event. So after that, you know what I mean, that's going down on the 15th. And that's going to be in Long Beach.
Okay.
And after that, it's Bab's birthday.
Right.
So we I forgot some club. We hosting some birthday party for out there, whatever, while we out there in Hollywood. And then Sunday, we doing this shout to WFF Federation. It's a World Freestyle Federation. They like some investors out there. They got their little battle situation going on. They set up Queen of the Ring versus the West Coast. So they took all the best battle rappers from the West Coast and they put them against our girls. And, you know, we're going to smoke them too. You know what I mean? Like, that's going
I
to be
can't
easy.
wait. You know that's gonna be an easy win.
Yeah, man. Then
You
it's
hosting a pot
party.
pot party.
It's not definite. They ain't send no deposit. It ain't definite.
Okay.
But there's a pot party out there on the 29th. And you know what I mean, I'm supposed to be involved in that, so we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. It definitely sounds like it's gonna be awesome. Queen of the Ring is definitely lit. Make sure
Yeah, I
y'all.
hope I don't come back. I hope like I gotta call my family like, yo,
I ain't coming.
pack y'all shit, come move out here.
Woo!
Yeah, everybody's ready. Everybody's ready out there. Everybody is ready. Like,
Success TV out there.
I'll try it.
That's just like a movie.
nah,
Success TV out
oh
there.
what?
Come out there for that.
Nah, come out and we. I don't even know if I go. Nah, I'm not even gonna put that out there. But we shooting a pilot for something. I'm gonna give that much. You know what I'm saying? While we out there in LA, you know what I'm saying? Shots to the Brat.
Definitely,
so you know,
definitely. Y'all gotta stay tuned to that, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
don't-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We got some big things popping off, man. Big, big things. Oh, so forever Duncan. Let's talk about this. A lady gets proposed to and married the same day. So her boyfriend of 9 years proposed to her in the morning time, and by 6 p.m. they had a wedding. She didn't know anything, nothing. She didn't know nothing was going on. She didn't know her father, her mom. I don't think she did.
You need a license to get married.
Right.
You think she knew?
No.
You
Oh
need
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
license.
yeah.
Maybe they were already engaged and already did everything
but you have
already,
to get the license.
but didn't have a big wedding. But that was the most amazing, like, footage ever. Amazing footage ever. And what do you think about that, Vague? How you feel about that?
Yo, you know what, Mike? You fucked up my whole vision because I had a whole something else that I want to say about that shit. But now that I think about it, I think that shit was fake.
No.
But like that's just some next level shit, man. Like
That was like, how can you top that?
I got a
It's so
couple.
hard.
I got a couple of ideas. Idea
Spill
number
'em.
one:
Yes.
you take your woman to the Sierra Leone blood diamond caves in Africa,
That's a.
and you let her pick her own diamond if she wants in her ring. That's one.
Okay.
Two, like I was saying, you go whale watching, and y'all come close to some whales, and y'all jump on top of the whale, and you propose on top of the whale.
Yeah, this ain't a killer one, right?
Well, those friendly whales.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
Three, you guys go skydiving together. You jump first. When you open your parachute, it says, "Will you marry me?"
That's nice. That's nice. But you can't top the Let me tell you something. She got
Yo.
proposed to and married the same day. And right now they're getting more money. Let me tell you something. The wedding is he about to get whatever he spent for that wedding. He gonna get plus some because them views and the hitbacks that they're getting from news stations, and of course, because wherever they're from, they gotta travel. They're getting paid.
I don't think they're getting paid. I think their accommodations paid for. Like, yo, we want to interview you.
Yeah,
in New
yeah.
York.
That's
You
going
probably never been to New York, so we'll pay your hotel and your cabs or whatever.
free honey. They're
Yeah.
gonna get stuff. They're
Sponsorships.
let me tell you something. They're gonna get stuff that's gonna be like more than what he spent on that wedding. Like they started
Yeah.
interviewing already.
I don't think they're gonna get paid for interviews.
If Ellen, what is it? Ellen DeGeneres?
You know she's gonna get them.
She gets them on the show.
They're getting paid.
They're gonna get a cruise, all of that.
Oh, everything. Everything.
I mean, he should have had that
Everything.
already though.
Everything. They're gonna get everything. Oh,
He should have had all that set up already though.
they,
You got married in 2 hours.
that was like amazing.
But what if she would have been ready to be engaged but
Yes.
not ready to be married? What if she would have been like, you know what? Yes, I'm ready for this.
But no,
Not ready to get married yet.
then he. Ooh,
That's why it does sound set up.
You know how hard it is here to cancel the whole. So everybody gotta come to the altar. Tell everybody it's not happening. It's crazy, crazy. But congratulations to you guys on your marriage, your success. The wedding was amazing. I seen footage, pictures.
It was a great
Just
publicity
a
stunt.
Great one. It was an awesome one. Awesome.
Wait until you see mine. Swimming. I'm gonna be swimming in a shark pool with a blood outfit on.
Huh? I'm scared. I'm
What?
scared about that publicity.
Or you might see me in a piranha cage trying to brush their teeth. Some more crazy retard. We gotta do
Oh,
some
we
crazy.
gotta do something crazy, but that's you on your own. A piranha truck. I'll be a piranha take. You on your own. I'm too scared of that.
We-
Definitely. I'm just upset though that Power's not coming back on until like next year.
Power?
Yeah.
Oh,
was
Power.
over.
My bad. I was thinking about Empire.
Empire's
Nah, but what's about to come up is the BMF joint.
now he's doing casting for that right now.
Oh, it's not done yet?
Not all of it, no.
Oh, wow.
They actually doing casting for that. And Spike Lee just did a casting for She Gotta Have It. Remember the movie back in the day, She Gotta Have It?
No.
It's a Spike Lee. It was a movie
It
called.
was a
She Gotta
Spike Lee
Have It.
joint.
Don't believe Spike Lee produced it, that one. No, but it was a movie called She Gotta Have It, and it was like a high school movie, whatever. But they shooting for it again. It's like a whole 10, 15 years later. And they
That's
shoot-
what that whole line was for Spike Lee.
Right. They're shooting for.
Where was that at? In Brooklyn?
Yeah, downtown Brooklyn. They're shooting for that again. Shout out to Spike Lee. I know that's gonna be amazing. The BM was it BMI BMF
BMF.
BMF.
documentary. Yep.
I can't wait to watch that because I watched Narcos, and that was real. Narcos. You watch Narcos?
I'm on season 2. I'm like season 2.
Oh, I finished that in a day. Sad, but
Damn, I'm on season 2, episode
I made pizza every day
5.
from scratch.
But you know what it was? But this is the situation. I seen so many documentaries on Pablo. So when I'm watching the actual Narcos and I'm seeing stuff, I'm like, oh, I seen this in the documentary. Then I'm telling my wife and everybody what's happening. Like, oh no, this is when this happens, and then this is gonna happen. He's gonna go through this tunnel, and this is what's gonna happen, and this guy gets shot.
Right,
Like I seen so many documentaries.
See, me, I didn't. And watching Narcos, I was like, it was like watching. Like I was really like in it with them. I was going so hard at my TV. I was like, oh my god, and he's so smart and so stupid at the same time.
No,
But
he's smart. He's not stupid. He's smart. It's just like, how much can you do? How much hiding can you possibly prepare for in that one little country? Like sooner or later, they just start getting closer and closer. Like
Until
that's
they
what happened.
Got his butt. That's exactly what
You start
happened.
getting the gangsters to start snitching and dropping little hints and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So
And millions of dollars. Narcos was definitely, hands down, a great little movie on Pablo Escobar. It was
he said that basically they say he was a top 5 richest men in the world, right?
Yeah.
What about El Chapo?
El Chapo's way after him, though. El Chapo came
At the
after.
time, at that
At-
time frame.
Yeah, at the time frame, it was just Pablo. Chapo came way after
Yeah,
Pablo
but
died.
I heard that El Chapo had more money than him.
I mean, a lot of businesses from back in the then, and back then in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
70s, and right now in the future, of course, they way richer.
Yeah, they said that El Chapo made a couple billion.
And El Chapo still, and then look, he's still making money now to
Back
this
then,
day.
there wasn't a lot of billionaires. There was a lot of
Millionaires. Mhm.
Yeah.
This time frame, there's a whole lot of billionaires.
But they said with El Chapo, they said with Pablo Escobar, he did like he fronted like Miami, like a few little shit. They said El Chapo, he's had dope, coke, hemp, weed, pills. That he had everything, and they said he was the big connect in Russia, China, Japan. Like,
He
well, he was from Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he escaped from jail last year.
Again,
And he
recent.
escaped again this year. I think he escaped. They said that he escaped again.
Mhm. Yeah, he just escaped
He
again.
just escaped again.
Him
No?
and the 2 security officers.
Just was been
Yeah, recently,
yeah,
probably
now,
like
recently.
a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Exactly. It said 2 months
I know
ago.
they snatched up his kids.
No, that's cause he escaped again. They had
2
two.
months
They
ago.
had 2 security guards. They said that they was part of the Medellin. That's the shit called the Medellin, or that's
Where he's locked up at, they constantly he doesn't stay in the same cell.
no. They was transferring from a cell.
Different
Why?
cells.
When they was told was when they was transferring him.
They was transferring him into a
that's when
cell.
he escaped.
Him and the two officers went missing.
And this was after they captured him.
This was
This
recently.
was recently.
This
yeah.
was probably July. The latest I'm gonna go back. July recently.
And it's like
Still locked up.
Nah, man. Him and 2 officers. They said they was part of his brigade, his crew.
crew. Yeah. It's crazy. And then been told.
To the United States?
Extradite him? No.
And then I know that it was a lady that was also in the game a long time ago who had
Griselda Blanco.
right. They supposed to be doing a Narcos type of thing on her too, and they wanted to get J-Lo to be
Yeah, I read about that.
her.
And what did J Lo say?
We didn't get a feedback yet. I personally think that that's kind of hard because that lady was like a little on the big side, a little bit. J-Lo's like puny. It's like, how can you really like? And I don't even think I can see J-Lo as being that mean how she was or being.
She's an actress. Actress can do anything.
I know, but it's just like it's just not. And the lady was really short. J Lo's not short.
How short was Griselda?
Like my
Griselda?
height, I believe like 5'1", 5'2",
How tall is J-Lo?
like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's like I'm not.
It's a damn movie, man. Come on, it's not
It got to
real.
equal up. She looked like Selena. It got to equal up. It
Nah,
gotta equal
I ain't
up.
gonna lie. When they was showing like the real Selena
They gotta equal
footage
up.
and they was showing J-Lo, Selena was a little more built than J-Lo.
No, very much more built.
So I could tell when I was like, all right, that's not part of the movie.
Like
That's
Tina-
actual footage.
Look, like Tina Turner was way more built than Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
You know, but if they come out with the documentary, I can't wait to watch it because I didn't see a couple of documentaries on her on Netflix. So when they come out with that, that's going to be great. You know, she had her boyfriend, which was a black guy. And it's just like, it's going to be very interesting. It's supposed to come out in the
Whose
movie.
boyfriend was a black guy?
The lady.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh my God, from Compton. Oh Lord, you just gotta watch.
What?
She tried to body him and all
He
that.
tried to kill him and everything because he was. Listen,
She had a black boyfriend from Compton.
yes, he was sending her stuff, and that's why I think that they didn't want to put the movie out because he didn't want to be put in that predicament and he wanted to sign off on it. But I'm like, you didn't want to sign off for that, but they doing stuff on Netflix and stuff that you're already on, so it doesn't really matter.
'Cause he getting money off of that.
Yeah, but yeah, she had a
Or for
black boyfriend.
documentaries and all that?
Yeah.
You know they don't get paid off documentaries, right?
What was it? Wild? What was the
Wild,
documentary?
what
Wild
was it?
Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Cocaine
Yes,
Cowboys.
that's yeah.
The
second one.
is all about their
Her, and their relationship. You have to watch
Oh,
it.
okay.
She almost got this boy killed. Not once, not twice, but about 3 times. Her sons almost killed them. Drive by.
Yeah.
He outlived her sons. So 2 of her sons that died.
Shut the head off.
She's it's
On her own
amazing.
boyfriend?
On her own boyfriend because he wasn't trying to. He had a girlfriend. I think one time she found out he had a girlfriend. Another time she found out he wasn't bringing the supplies in or something. And he was like, it wasn't like that. Then I think it was another time he wasn't answering her phone calls when she was locked up. And she was like going to get him.
You know what's crazy?
He still got people.
And he still got money from her.
You know what's crazy? That we could take any of these people that's locked up, incarcerated, and we could do a show on them and don't have to pay them. When you're incarcerated, you don't have to pay them.
Yeah, incarceration.
Yeah, but now if they're out of jail, then you could get sued. But it like not Griselda Blanco, like anybody that's in jail, drug dealer,
So we could do a show right now.
50 don't have to pay Big Meech for that show.
No, he has to pay him. Not legally, but he has to.
He
No,
has
no,
the-
no, no,
and
no,
he
no,
has
no,
the son-
yeah,
and he has
yeah.
the son in the video. I mean, in the movie as well.
Yeah, but I don't think 50 gave him a big bag for that. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna put your son in there. He shoot him the idea. Big Meech thinks he's coming home. He's not ever coming home ever. He got like fucking 5 life sentences.
Yeah, he's not.
10,000 heroin trafficking charges. Like he's never coming
If
home.
there's no violence involved, they'll drop a lot.
They'd have dropped a lot of charges. Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's
too many
like
murders
with,
and all that.
That's like with what's this man that passed away when they gave him a life sentence and they gave him the electric chair
Oh,
from Compton.
Tukey Williams.
Tookie Williams, yeah,
Tookie
he
Williams.
turned over. He turned over his life and everything. But it's like if you didn't have all these murders and
Hits and all
hits
that.
and everything, it's crazy. But also speaking of incarceration, man, supposedly Max B is getting out. I pray he do.
Yeah,
I
2
pray
more
he
years.
do. 2 more years.
You got like another 6.
6.
Damn.
That's just.
That's too long for him. He's
Bobby Shmurda gonna get out at the same time.
Woo! You know what that's gonna be. I can't wait. How old am I gonna be? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. Damn.
I'm gonna be old.
I'm young, but I can't. It's like when you've been waiting so long for Max B to come out, and you gotta wait another 6 years. My heart. And I spoke to Denny Diamonds, which is his baby mother, and she was telling me it's gonna get real. Like they can't say nothing yet, but
When
They'll
when they say they can't say nothing, that means
They'll-
there's really nothing happening. Cause everybody like to talk and everybody want to talk.
right. I mean,
So-
she said papers is getting things is getting
Yeah.
in the field, but she can't
So-
really say anything yet about
If they not
he's
if
coming
they
home.
not talking about it, that means there's really nothing to talk about. You got me?
So you think he coming home?
Max B.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think he's coming home, but I don't think he's coming home like any. He's not gonna come home and make this big impact that everybody thinks he's gonna
Everybody
make.
think he is.
Like, nah.
Cause he's. I don't think that he's gonna be on the same wave as he was before. Like it's not gonna be the
He
same.
was more entertaining.
You know, Max. It's not gonna be the same. Like he's gonna be more humble, more
He can adapt to the change.
change.
So he'll make it adapt.
But truth be told, you know, he's been writing for a lot of rappers that's out right now. You know, French. You know, it's just a lot that's been, you know, he's been writing for a lot of people. But hopefully he comes out. I pray it's not 6 years. 6 years. I pray it's 2 years. But if it's 6 years, when you come home, I know you're gonna come home. Everybody's gonna have open arms for you.
Wavy.
Wavy baby. Empire tomorrow night. Empire is
I'm on that.
3. I'm like, the first episode had me like,
Question.
what's up?
Why did they get rid of the only white character?
Huh?
Why did they get rid of the only white character? That's some funny shit going
That's
on.
crazy. I didn't think of that. But I still say this.
Think about it.
Technically, you got to think about this too. She ain't gone yet. She still get paid as a ghost. Like,
Whoa.
when she- That's what I said. She the only girl that I know get killed over a show and still get paid as a ghost. She is haunting the shit out of Andre right now.
She driving that little nigga. He about to jump off the balcony.
And it's crazy because Andre is my favorite character because he's just so like humble. He's the oldest son, and I feel bad for him.
You remind me of one of my cousins.
I feel so bad for Andre, but
And his name is Andre. I swear. I
I
shouldn't
feel
have said
so
that.
bad for Andre, but Empire is definitely coming on tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's getting crazy, really crazy. This girl,
Who? Which one? The wife?
yes,
The wife? The
the
daughter
grand-
and the
daughter
daughter and
of
wife?
yeah. And you know that's Andre's wife in real life. Like Andre and her are really married in real life.
What?
Yeah,
The one that just had the baby?
right. They're really married in real life.
Word, that's dope.
Right. She's killing me. And it's, I can't wait till somebody bust her up. Like really bust her up. Like
She need a good ass whip.
she really do. Like the grandmother need to poke her up real quick, get sent back to the crazy house. Cause she ain't gonna go to jail. She gonna get sent back to the crazy house. She needs something. Something need to happen to her.
Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
I can't
Or
wait.
Lucius is gonna kill her.
Somebody, I thought, and it's crazy. And episode 2, I thought he was gonna kill the baby at first, cause he was looking. And I'm like, please don't smother this baby because you wanted a boy and it was a girl.
I thought Hakeem was gonna kill the baby. When he
Hakeem-
took her, he was like, "Come to daddy." Like, move out the way, little nigga. Move out the way. Give me your baby. Fuck out of here.
You really thought he was gonna kill the baby, right?
I thought Hakeem was like, I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers. He looked like a little spoiled little.
Hakeem, yes, very spoiled, but that's their fault. That's the father's fault. He's the youngest, and well, now it's not even gonna be nothing about him. It's gonna be about the baby. But he's the youngest child. He gets whatever he wants. He don't have to ask for anything. He has his own money. He makes hits
Who is this character based on? What rapper? Cause
himself. They're all their own rappers. Everybody that comes on.
no, but this story is about somebody in the industry.
Diddy, Quincy,
That's what they. That's what.
Justin.
Huh?
They'll sue them.
Yeah. They
How
gonna.
many people suing Empire?
Everybody saying it's about them. Who said it was
No.
them? Who?
It was another couple.
What's the other dude name?
It was a random couple that was just, I guess, had a lot of money and say it was based on them too.
It was a chick that looked like Cookie.
Yeah,
Dressed like Cookie.
Cookie,
She
everything.
used to hustle back in the day.
Mhm.
Yo, who's L.A. Reid said it was about him.
I doubt that. I doubt that, but I can see that it's being about Diddy, but because he got his 3 sons, got Quincy in them. I could definitely see that. New Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I can't. Shout out to
Hakeem getting all them. He getting all those.
Gotta
looks.
get all that. We was just talking about Hakeem. Shout out to Hakeem, man. Gonna be starting in a New Edition story that's gonna be on BET. Will be dropping soon. I can't wait. Empire tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. We here on Success Radio with a V, not a U. Oh, yeah. It's your girl Lizzie Chanel. We back at Grind Season Radio, only on SuccessRadio.com. Success with a V, not a U. Vague.
I'm coming around to the chair so I can have a seat, man.
Yeah. We got Brooklyn's own Babs Bunny in the building.
Hold on.
We gotta do it right.
Platinum
Platinum
recording
artist. Babs Bunny in the building.
Female to ever sign a Bad Boy rapper. First female rapper. Did I miss anything?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm excited to interview you. I actually been watching you since I was younger. So tell us a little bit about who Babs Bunny is and how did you start in this industry?
Oh, wow. I'm the first lady of the streets, first of all. Let me listen here. Because I rap for, the hood chicks. The chicks that's not trying to act bougie. And,
Brooklyn chicks.
Oh, no, not just Brooklyn chicks.
Yeah,
It's hood chicks
Bronx girls don't act
everywhere.
like you.
Shit, I say some of them do. Shit, some of them bitches do. Shit. But yeah, so I started in Brooklyn. I started rapping. Came up on the same block as MOP. Was inspired to rap. I actually just wanted to be down, and I started writing rhymes and hoped that they would put me on a record, but it never happened. And I just stuck to it, and then shit happened.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why the fuck y'all was not on the Bad Boy reunion tour and y'all sold more records than Craig Mack?
You gotta ask Puff that.
I'ma tweet him to death.
Yeah,
about that.
ask
I'm
him
gonna
that.
repost that. I'm gonna retweet that.
Yes.
Cause I want to know. I felt a type of way about that. Like, why you got the band up there? Like, they sold more than Craig Mack and probably more than the Locks. Locks ain't
Right.
even go platinum on Bad Boy.
They didn't.
So, yeah, that was kind of messed up, man.
It is what it is, I would have liked to be there, but, shit happens.
Y'all had a big hit with the Bad Boy. This joint, that shit was like that wave. That was like a
You
little
gonna have me
wave
start
that went
rapping?
for.
That would have been dope
Is
for
that
him
breast
to
don't
bring
sag?
us
I
out.
don't even know
what
He
y'all
should have brought us out.
With the baseball uniforms on.
Right.
Yeah,
that
would've
video
been
was
fire.
really dope.
Mhm.
That video was
And
really,
they
really
wear the
dope.
baseball uniforms too in the at the
concert. They
yeah,
did.
they
They
wear
did.
them.
They
Y'all
did.
record dropped before All About the Benjamins, right?
No,
No.
Nah?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
no. The baseball jerseys is Bad Boy. That's their signature shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other video he had a baseball jersey on there? I think he had the.
I know it was one. Was it?
Was it Making Moves with Craig Mack? Making Moves, y'all. It was like an old.
Let's Get It. It was it was a couple of videos.
I stopped.
But
following
he should have
Puff.
had you guys on the tour
Definitely.
with him. What was it? He had one a couple of months ago, and then he just did one.
He should have at least brought
Yeah,
Babs
New
out,
York.
'cause
At
she's
least
the only
some.
one
I
that's
mean,
really
yeah.
active.
Exactly.
So he should have
Besides
brought her out
everybody
at
else.
the Barclays Center. That's
I
what,
think
if
so.
you didn't take on the tour, at least at the Barclays Center.
Right.
I was expecting to see her out there.
Yeah, that would have been dope. But,
You know, so crazy. I'm surprised everybody lasted because just because from when they started, when they was at the Barclay, and I'm like, he had everybody there, and then I'm like, I don't know if everybody gonna last until Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, they old. Total and them is old.
Like,
You know,
enough about them though. Definitely about making a band. How did you get the opportunity to be, the woman rapper in the group? Like, how did you, get that opportunity?
I auditioned. It was an open audition, casting call for everybody. I just auditioned like everybody else, and I fought for my slot, and I got my slot. I was actually the first person online in New York for the auditions.
Beast then.
Yeah,
That's right.
I slept outside. I
Oh
went there the
my
night
That's
before.
God.
But
Yeah.
that's
I
what
never
these.
knew this.
This is
Yeah.
what these rappers don't understand today of what you have to do in order to make it. Like they just think things supposed to just be handed to them. And you was the first person online. That means you was up. You didn't go to sleep.
No, I had worked up the block because the auditions was at Webster Hall. I used to work at the Public Theater like 5 blocks away, And I just was like, yo, because I seen how the white people would do for them theater tickets. They would have tents and shit and camp
Right,
out.
right.
So I said, fuck that. I'm going to get on my white girl shit. I'm going to go out there and camp out
Right.
too, nigga. Like, that shit worked out for me, man. I'm telling you, yo. So I went out there. I didn't get a tent. I had my homeboy car and shit. And there was a party going on that night at Webster Hall. We just told the security, like, yo, we here for tomorrow. We the first online.
Right.
So he was like, all right, when we shut the club down, we'll come to your car and get you so you could actually stand on the line. And
Yo,
that's what I
fucking
did.
incredible.
That's
I didn't know that.
amazing.
This is the first
time
I
I'm
didn't
hearing
see.
this story, man.
I ask great questions. Definitely. So tell me, like, one of the challenges you had to face of being in the group. These are
Just sharing bars as far as like sharing space. You know, when I was an artist before, I was a solo artist, so I got 5 people I got to share a record with now. So that was the real challenge, in getting to know 5 people that you didn't know, have to work with them,
Right.
and you got cameras on you. And as far as the music concerned, I just did the music. That's what I do. But trying to gel with everybody and really build a foundation, that was the challenge.
Okay, so, said that's being a challenge. What other things that you guys had to deal with being in under that house? Like, was there any? Because I was young watching it. Like, was there any like rules and stuff? You guys couldn't do things, certain things, and
Hell yeah, listen. It was a whole thing. You can't sleep, and fucking sleep is for losers. I can't remember the whole thing. We had to fucking remember that shit, but that was really it. We ain't really have no rules. The rules was to make a hit album.
I got a question.
That was it.
Which one of them niggas was dirty? Which one didn't like taking showers and all that? There's always a dirty nigga in the crew. Which one was the dirty one?
I didn't sleep in the room with the niggas, so I know somebody had bad breath, but I never smelt nobody body. And I'm not gonna say who the name is,
The
but
Savage shave or wax?
I don't know if she shaved the
Y'all
wax. That's
females
her
not
man.
there in a room. Female shit.
But I ain't in the room when she waxing or shaving.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like my wife and her friends, they change in front of each other. I'm not in the room,
But that wasn't my friend. I was getting to know her, and that became like my sister. But
exactly.
But
So now
once
you
we
can
was,
answer that
but
question.
once we was sisters, we was on tour and we had our own hotel room.
Okay.
So I don't know what she did, but she looks like Sierra seems like the type to get waxed. So let me say that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
good
That's
answer.
awesome.
That's a
Sal,
great
I'm
answer.
treating her today.
Right.
She's a waxer.
So, are you
Yeah.
still cool with any of the members that were in the group?
That's my family, so it's beyond just being cool. Like we just family. Oh,
That's dope.
I fuck with all of them.
That's definitely dope.
Can I throw something in
Mm-hmm.
there? How the hell did you get on the VH1 honors?
I was about to add, now you just
I'm sorry.
You took my
I'm sorry, Lizzie.
Get out my
that
book.
was on the tip of my tongue. Pause.
Get
that.
out my
How
book.
did you was up there with Queen Latifah, Brad,
MC Light.
all the greats.
Ooh.
Not saying that you're not great, but how did that came out of nowhere? Like, I seen some pictures. I was like, oh shit, red carpet. Oh really? All white outfit. Okay.
Well, it was the female honors, but all females. You know, I did have a big album.
Vita wasn't up. Oh, all platinum female artists, because Vita wasn't up there.
But you know, I don't know what all of them was doing. It was a few girls that wasn't there,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
a lot of girls that was there. It was an amazing night to see all of them girls in the building. But I got the call. Like niggas called me and they wanted me to represent. You know, cause I got Queen of the Ring shit. So it's like, yo, you run a whole movement of bitches. You need to come up here.
They didn't call Charlie Baltimore. I wonder why.
You know they ain't call her.
That's a fact they didn't call her. What is she doing? I know they didn't call her. I know the people that was calling everybody. They didn't call Charlie Baltimore. They didn't call Vita.
They
Who
call
else?
Lady Luck.
Yeah, they did call Luck.
They call Luck.
Luck
Shout
had
out to
that-
Luck,
yeah,
man.
Shout out to Luck. Lady of Rage was up there.
Right.
Yo, that shit was dope. Yo, I felt like I was there on stage. too.
Right. I was so just
I was
so
hugging
amazed just to
bags.
see
I
you
was
guys
hugging
up
on
there. It
TV.
was just
It was
so
a- it
beautiful.
was
you know?
amazing.
Especially because women taking over. Y'all don't even understand though, but you know. it's
Women
women.
are the power of the
Taking
people, man.
over.
That shit crazy.
Definitely.
That's
So
having power.
So,
It been had
Queen of the
power.
Ring, speaking of Queen of the Ring, how did you guys get started with Queen of the Ring? This is a question for both of you guys,
I'll
actually.
let her answer
But
it.
how did you guys get started with Queen of the Ring?
Well, actually, Vague was doing King of the Ring, and to as far as details, it was spoken about doing a female battle and a spin-off for King of the Ring to do Queen of the Ring. Then they had their first battle in a DVD store or the hat store.
The fitted hat joint.
The fitted
African
hat.
joint.
That was Duchess
Duchess
and Flo, right?
and E Hart and Lady Trees. The legend.
Yeah.
Legends. Those
Yeah.
are legends.
Lady Trees.
Y'all
and
niggas
the
gonna drop
legend.
when I pop.
When I stop.
Pull up when you're black in the drive. But
Go see that battle, Lady Tree. Shout out to Lady Trees, man.
yeah, we
Trees
need to
is
get
lit.
Lady Trees back. So yeah, so they had a few events. Debo and the Vague was rocking out, and I came across it on YouTube one day, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, this niggas got a battle league with bitches, and I ain't a part of this shit." I said, "Oh, is something's wrong out here in these streets." And then, you know, when I knew, I said, okay, when I seen Vague, I said, oh, he light skinned, he don't know no better. So let me I said, let me holler at the brown skinned nigga. So, you know.
They just said that too. The way what I the light skin one.
At all. That's how the game goes. They don't like that.
So, you know, I went, did my research. I found Debo information. I contacted Debo. I set up a meeting with him, and I spoke to him. Actually, Vague and Debo came to my house. I just told him that, you know, what I felt like I could bring to the table. I felt like we could make history and do something big, and I wanted to be a part of it. So, you know, that's what we did.
And you guys been running for a long time. I remember coming
Biggest.
since
Biggest
I say this
female
was
platinum
about
platform in the world.
when Chrissy Yamaguchi was rapping about 4 years ago.
That's when she came.
That's when that's when I
Another
seen.
class.
That's when I seen it. So I'm like, you guys been going for a very, very long time. And
Yeah.
to see the progress is amazing, because just to see women, you know, instead of fighting, getting their words out is amazing, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell me a little bit about what you got going on. I know you just dropped the video last night, 9 p.m. She just dropped hashtag FYM.
Fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean?
And video is fire. Fire. I
That's what's up.
reposted it. I
Shout
made
out
sure
to
everybody
Mazio.
reposted it. Shout out to Straight from the Gutter. I made sure everybody reposted. The video is fire.
Shout out to
Tell us
Mozzie,
about
though.
this.
Mozzie's
Yeah,
a
Mozzie
fucking
did that
genius.
shit,
He's
yo.
a fucking genius, that dude. Oh my god.
Tell us about FYM. Hashtag FYM.
Hashtag FYM, fuck you mean. Basically, fuck you mean, I ain't the queen, you know what I'm saying? And it's time. I focus a lot on the brand, the company, getting it, you know, to where it's at with my team. And I had put music on the back burner for a minute, was tired of the game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got real inspired by being a boss and watching other bitches win. It really made me feel good. Like, so, but everything is timing. I just woke up one day and I just was like, it's nothing out here that's hot. And niggas keep asking me, yo, when you doing music, I said, fuck it, let me just do it. I'm gonna give them this album, see what it do, and that's what it is. So FYM is the first joint I dropped. I got another joint I'm about to drop called No Reason.
Dropping that next Tuesday.
Okay.
Exclusive.
Exclusive on
Yeah,
the show.
yeah, exactly. And I got some fire joints, and the album is called Gumbo, set to drop in December.
Okay.
And that's basically what it is. So shaking and moving.
You're starting your own company too, right? Like your own label.
Oh,
like
Teamwork Entertainment is the label, so that's the album be up under that
Nice, nice.
Definitely.
And when you say
Yeah.
you're dropping it again,
in December.
you got a date or?
No,
And
it's no date, just December right
It's
now.
done already. The whole album is done.
It's almost done.
Oh, but you
listen
definitely.
to it every day.
I listen to some songs every day.
All right, I have this question. Do you like every song that you record?
I like every song I record, but I don't love every song I record.
Okay.
And sometimes I could love a record and then sit on it and then I like it. Or sometimes I could like a record, sit on it, and then love it. So
Okay.
it's all about the feeling for me. Like I could hear a beat and be like, this shit is trash, and then a week later I hear it again and be like, yo, this fire. Like, where this beat come from?
Right.
I'm gonna be like, bitch, you got the beat. Like, like that ass. That happened to me before. I went to the studio on here. Nigga, I said, nigga, you guys nigga rapping off this beat. Why you ain't give me the beat? Nigga said, bitch, I gave it to you months ago. You ain't never used it. I said, nah, I ain't got that beat. I went in my email.
was
Beat
in
was
there.
right
Said
there.
right there.
Beat
Yeah,
was
Lord's the
right
good one.
there.
See?
Shit ain't sound like that when I heard it. You see, sometimes
you gotta.
it's the mood you in. So
Well, we low on time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But before
We
we go, I know you guys gonna be in LA. Your birthday's coming up.
my birthday is October 16th. That's the
Yes.
exact
Libra
day.
season.
Sunday.
Exactly. That's the exact day of Battle of the Sexes. So
Yes.
these bitches better go in. But I'm trying to be in the clouds when I get to
For your
LA.
birthday,
We're
yes.
gonna be in Hollywood, man.
I'm gonna be sitting on a cloud with my feet dangling like, yo, what up? That's how I'm trying to
I know
get.
you guys are gonna have so much fun. You gonna turn up for your birthday.
What? I'm turning
got
There's a lot
all
up.
my
of business
blessings.
going on when we out there, though. It's gonna be a lot of bi because both days.
It's so
Right.
it's so good when you having fun and making money at the same
It's
time.
great.
Yeah.
Like
It's
yo,
amazing.
that shit is
It's amazing.
great, right?
That's why I kind
I'ma
of
be
love
right
this
with
industry. 'Cause
Right?
you get to
See,
have fun. You get to
you
turn
have
up.
fun. You make money at the same
Same time.
time. It be those good nights, yo. It's like you just hit at the casino or some shit. It
Just
feels
saying, my
good.
leg hurts because I've been practicing this new stanky leg move.
Yo, that medical
can't.
you gonna smoke out there, son? You gonna forget your leg fucked
I'm gonna
up.
stay in my hotel though.
You gonna smoke that medical and start. You gonna
Well,
be
you
saw
doing the
Billy
running,
Rocket.
doing the
You
running
good,
man and shit.
Last
Like,
night.
telling you, yo, that medical out there.
Definitely.
Listen,
But we definitely gonna sign up. Please, before we sign up, give everybody your Instagrams, your Twitter, and where we can find you at.
everything on social media is Brooklyn Babs. Queen of the Ring.tv. Y'all already know the video is up there. The battles is up there. I'm sorry I was late, babe, but I'm here. I came all the way from Brooklyn out here. Mad traffic
here.
and shit.
I already
Yo.
know.
Listen, you still here, you made it, and that's all that matters.
That's
we
what's
love
up.
your girl.
That's
It's your
what's
girl,
up.
the real Lizzie Chanel. You can find me on Instagram at the real Lizzie Chanel and on Twitter.
It's your boy Vague, aka Mr. Grind Season, the king of the Queen of the Ring. Just follow me on Instagram, Grind Season Vague. I don't want people on my Twitter and shit.
I've been trying to get my Twitter up, so follow me.
My
'Cause I
block
suck
list,
on Twitter.
My block list look like Diddy's
Yo,
all
your
white
beard,
party.
your beard done came up, yo.
I took my shahada.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so I had to let it grow. But
I
I'm
don't
cutting
know
it
what
for
that
next
is.
week.
I said, oh, word? Like I knew what
That's
that
like
was.
getting
Oh,
baptized.
I'm like, you smoked the shahada? Let me get
Nah.
some of
I
that
like
shit.
that medical shit.
That's like being
Definitely,
baptized.
definitely.
That's being baptized to be Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had to
That's
grow my
another
beard.
show. I gotta come back
You
for
gotta
that
come
show.
back. Yes,
Yes.
you already know it's Grind Season Radio on Success Radio. That's Success with a V, not a U.com. SuccessFashion.com. Make sure you check it out. You already know we sponsored by Success Clothing Line, Success Store. Make sure y'all come out here. They got
I need a
great
success
merch,
outfit.
man.
I need the success
I need, like,
bandana
yeah,
to cover
with
my
a Lizzie
face.
in the back.
I need the success goggles.
All that, all
have me
that.
looking like Success Man in here.
Yes.
The whole success, everything. Like
Grind Season Radio every Tuesday. Make sure y'all check us out from 8 p.m.